What is your funniest injury story?
My funniest injury story? I don't know how well they're not like really funny, but in hindsight, if I was watching, it would be hilarious, but they're like traumatizing actually. One was when I was like 12. I was in like this musical theater production. It was kind of like a variety show with this theater company that I had done musicals with since I was like 5. And we were at this theater that I'd performed at 100 times, but there's always, I don't know if you're familiar with theater, but there's always like tape where the orchestra pit is,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And there wasn't, and there was someone new in the musical, and I was trying to guide her through like one of the blackouts. Like we were doing a lighting cue run, and so it was a blackout, and I was like, oh shit, you have to get to the other side. So I'm pulling her through the blackout, and all of a sudden I just like fall down like 3-4 flights of stairs, and
Oh no.
and it's pitch black because we're doing a cue to cue.
Oh man.
Pitch black. I'm 12 years old. I fall into the orchestra pit and I land on cement stairs.
Oof.
It knocks the wind out of me. Like that is arguably one of the scariest things when the wind is knocked out of you. It's like a nightmare where you can't talk.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to like talk and nothing's coming out and I'm like losing my mind. And I just have to wait. So I start like banging on the cement thing. So like hopefully somebody hears me while they're doing all these cues and shit. And I was like, I'm going to die down here.
This is how it ends.
Yeah, actually, that's not the funniest. That was just really scary. But I actually remembered because I thought that's how I got this like dent on my ass. But no, I have this like permanent dent on my butt cheek because I was trying to show off to my brothers by jumping on the diving board at our neighbor's pool.
Okay.
They have a curved up edge on the pool, or they had, and I slipped and fell like in the air, somehow slipped and landed right on the curve. And it just like popped all the blood vessels in my one butt cheek. So I had a permanent like it's not this gnarly anymore. It's just like a little teeny bump now, but
right.
Be like this is I don't know if it was ever actually this deep, but that was so embarrassing. I've never been in my fucking life.
Oh man, that's awful.
Dented butts.
Dented butts.
That sounds like the worst.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. I went to the doctor and they were like, do not touch it, don't massage it, like because just like all the blood vessels were just like, so I just had to wait for this dent to like fill back in.
Oh, it probably hurt so bad too.
Oh my God. Honestly, the physical pain wasn't as bad as the emotional torment that my brothers put me through for years after that.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll
How many brothers do you have?
4.
4 all older or
3 older, 1 younger.
Okay. Oh man, that must have been I could see that.
Yeah, that happens.
I could see that being rough.
Hell.
Wow.
Damn. Okay. Question number 5. If you could choose any animal as a battle companion, which one would it be?
Any animal? I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to battle, I'm trying to think of like what I'm the most afraid of like bees or like wasps.
Yeah.
Like those are like terrifying. And I just moved to Tennessee like a couple months ago and they have wasps that are like this big actually.
Nope.
Yeah.
1000%. So like I'm kind of thinking there's nothing I'm running away faster from than like a bee. So like I'm thinking maybe like a wasp, like a wasp army.
Nice.
I don't see. I would want smaller wasps because they're mostly like indetectable, right? They can be a little bit more incognito. Okay. Unlike the baseball that's flying around near you. That's a wasp. You just kind of it's easier to detect.
True, but are you swinging at a giant wasp?
No, I'm running the
exactly. Like you're not like that looks like a giant wasp. Let me get something to hit it with.
No. Well, I mean, if I had
that looks like a giant wasp. Right. Let me take duck and cover.
Yeah,
figure out.
True. That's true.
Okay. I guess if you had weapons, it would be easier to get the big fat boys.
Right.
Defense than it would like the little guys running around, flying around. But if you didn't have weapons, then yeah, the big fat ones. But if you had weapons, then I think you're right, the small guys for sure.
But if you have an armada of wasps of all different sizes,
okay.
Well, that's just horrifying.